Hello Army! Welcome back to Taekook Update Channel. No one expected Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook to become the center of attention during the Mexico D1 Soundcheck, but suddenly every camera seemed focused only on them. From the moment they walked in together, fans immediately felt that something was different. The way Jungkook kept glancing toward Taehyung, the quiet little smiles, and the subtle reactions captured from every angle instantly sent ARMY into chaos online. What shocked fans the most was not even one huge moment. Instead, what made everyone completely captivated was how natural they looked around each other, almost as if they forgot thousands of people were watching them. Within minutes, clips from multiple camera angles started going viral, and now fans keep replaying the footage trying to figure out what really happened between them during the soundcheck. And honestly, one tiny detail near the end completely changed everything. The atmosphere inside the stadium already felt different long before the performance even started. Fans who entered early for the Mexico D1 Soundcheck originally expected a relaxed rehearsal, a few playful interactions between members, and maybe some fun moments. But the second Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together, the entire energy of the stadium shifted in a way nobody could fully explain. Cameras instantly turned toward them. Phones were lifted higher into the air, and even people trying to focus on the full group somehow found themselves watching only those two. What made the moment feel different was not anything dramatic or obvious. Instead, it was the tiny details that slowly built tension throughout the soundcheck and made everything feel far more intense. The distance between them kept naturally disappearing. Every time the members spread across different sides of the stage, Taehyung and Jungkook somehow always ended up close to each other again. Fans noticed it almost immediately through fan cams from different sections of the stadium. One angle captured Jungkook quietly watching Taehyung while pretending to stay focused on rehearsal. Another showed Taehyung instinctively turning toward Jungkook during a pause between songs. Nothing looked planned, yet every clip somehow felt connected. As more media footage appeared online, fans realized the same moments were being captured from completely different perspectives. That was when the internet reaction truly exploded. People started replaying the videos frame by frame because they were convinced there were hidden reactions they had missed at first. Some fans focused on Jungkook's expressions whenever Taehyung moved closer. Others noticed how much more relaxed Taehyung seemed whenever Jungkook stayed near him. The comment sections quickly filled with thousands of theories from fans trying to piece together what had really happened during the rehearsal. What made everything feel even more emotional was the contrast between the massive stadium and the quiet energy between them. Even with thousands of people screaming around them, certain moments felt incredibly personal. There were glances that lasted slightly longer than expected. Small smiles appeared at the exact moments fans least expected them. Tiny gestures that normally would have gone unnoticed suddenly became the center of every conversation online. The Mexico crowd only made everything feel more intense. Every time Taehyung and Jungkook stood next to each other, the screams from fans became louder than before. Fans near the barricade reportedly started reacting before anything even happened, almost as if they could sense another moment was coming. That anticipation spread throughout the entire stadium. Everyone began recording nonstop because nobody wanted to miss even a single second of interaction between them. Then came the moment fans are still discussing everywhere online. It happened during a quieter part of the soundcheck, when the members looked more relaxed and less focused on choreography. Jungkook suddenly turned toward Taehyung in a way that instantly caught the attention of multiple cameras at once. The reaction afterward was incredibly subtle, yet powerful enough to throw social media into complete chaos. Within minutes, clips of that exact moment flooded every platform. Fans slowed the footage down, zoomed in on their expressions, and compared different fan cam angles to understand what they had really witnessed. What shocked people the most was how genuine the interaction looked. It did not seem staged for fans or cameras at all. Instead, it looked like a moment that happened because they forgot they were being recorded. That authenticity was exactly why the clip spread so quickly. As the soundcheck continued, the attention surrounding Taehyung and Jungkook only became stronger. Even when they stood on opposite sides of the stage, cameras kept returning to them as if expecting another interaction to happen. And strangely, Every time fans thought the moment was over, another tiny detail appeared. A glance while crossing the stage. A hidden smile behind laughter. The timing of their reactions feeling far too synchronized to ignore. By the end of the rehearsal, social media was already overflowing with edits, theories, and emotional reactions from fans around the world. Some people called it one of the sweetest Mexico Soundcheck moments yet. Others felt the atmosphere between them was completely different compared to previous concerts. Many fans admitted they kept replaying the clips because it felt like there was still something hidden within those few seconds. But what truly pushed the moment into viral territory was the arrival of new professional media angles a few hours later. The clearer footage revealed details fans had not noticed in the earlier low-quality fan cams. Suddenly, the internet reaction exploded all over again. Even people who had not been following the concert started talking about the Taehyung and Jungkook Mexico D1 Soundcheck moment. Fan accounts gained millions of views overnight. Social media timelines became filled with slow-motion clips and emotional edits. And the more footage people discovered, the more mysterious the interaction became. Every angle seemed to tell a slightly different story. Some fans believed Jungkook looked nervous whenever Taehyung moved closer. Others thought Taehyung appeared softer and calmer whenever he was around Jungkook. Some fans even found tiny background details that completely changed the meaning of earlier clips. Theories spread everywhere, but nobody could fully agree on what the cameras had truly captured that night. That uncertainty only made people even more obsessed. Because sometimes the moments that stay with fans the longest are not the loudest or most dramatic ones. Sometimes, it is the quietest seconds that feel the hardest to explain. As the night continued, clips from Mexico D1 became even more viral online. What started as a few trending fan cams quickly turned into one of the most talked about soundchecks fans had seen in months. Every hour, new camera angles appeared across social media, and strangely, every new video seemed to reveal another detail fans had missed before. The more fans watched, the more emotional the entire situation started to feel. One particular side stage angle completely changed everything. At first, many people ignored it because the footage was shaky and the crowd noise was too loud. But once the video was slowed down, fans finally understood why the stadium crowd reacted so intensely in real time. Taehyung appeared completely focused on rehearsal just seconds before Jungkook moved closer again. Then suddenly, Taehyung's expression softened in a way fans instantly recognized, and Jungkook's reaction afterward only made the online discussions even wilder. Within minutes, fan accounts started reposting the clip with captions questioning what had truly happened between them during those few seconds. Emotional reactions exploded even faster than before. Some fans admitted they could not stop replaying the video because the atmosphere felt incredibly intimate despite thousands of people surrounding them. Others said everything looked so natural, and that authenticity somehow made the interaction even more powerful. What made the moment truly unforgettable was the timing. The stadium lights were dimmed during that part of the soundcheck, creating a softer atmosphere across the stage. The members looked more relaxed and less aware of the cameras constantly following them. That environment made every glance and every movement feel far more personal than usual. Fans from different sections of the stadium later said the energy inside the venue completely changed whenever Taehyung and Jungkook stood close together. Even people who could barely see the stage reportedly reacted simply because the screams around them suddenly became louder. As more media footage surfaced later that night, fans noticed another detail that quickly became impossible to ignore. Throughout the entire rehearsal, Jungkook seemed to unconsciously follow Taehyung's position on stage. Even when other members were speaking or moving around, cameras repeatedly caught Jungkook's attention drifting back toward Taehyung for brief moments. At first, the detail was too subtle to notice in real time. But once fans connected all the clips together, the pattern became impossible to miss. That discovery instantly sent the internet into complete chaos again. Compilation videos started appearing everywhere, showing multiple moments side by side. Some edits highlighted how synchronized their reactions looked. Others focused on how both of them seemed calmer whenever they stood close together. Millions of views started building overnight as fans from different countries joined the discussion about the Mexico D1 Soundcheck. Even casual viewers who normally ignored concert content became curious about why everyone was suddenly talking about Taehyung and Jungkook. But amid all those viral interactions, another tiny moment quietly started gaining attention. Near the end of rehearsal, cameras captured Taehyung briefly turning toward Jungkook during a pause between songs. The moment may have lasted only a second, maybe even less, but the reaction afterward became one of the most replayed clips of the night. Jungkook's expression changed instantly, and fans online began calling it the moment that strengthened the emotional atmosphere between them that evening. Nobody could fully explain why such a tiny interaction felt so emotional, yet millions of people seemed to feel exactly the same thing while watching it. The emotional impact became even stronger because neither of them appeared aware of how closely fans were observing every little detail. Nothing looked performative or intentionally staged. And that was exactly why people could not move on from the moment. The entire soundcheck felt filled with interactions that were never meant to go viral, yet somehow every camera in the stadium managed to capture them anyway. Hours later, the hashtags were still climbing worldwide. Fans continued posting slow-motion edits, emotional reactions, and side-by-side comparisons from different media angles. Some people said Mexico D1 became one of the most unforgettable Taehyung and Jungkook moments in recent memory. Others admitted the clips genuinely affected them emotionally because the chemistry between them felt impossible to fake. The reactions became so overwhelming that even fans who missed the live stream started searching for every available camera angle just to understand why everyone was so emotional. Then another unexpected detail appeared. A high-quality close-up from professional media surfaced late at night, and almost instantly fans realized the footage revealed something that had previously been hidden in blurry fan cams. The angle captured Taehyung and Jungkook clearly during one of the most discussed moments of the night. People immediately noticed that their facial expressions looked far more intense than fans had originally assumed. And suddenly, the entire online conversation changed again. Because the clearer the footage became, the harder it was for fans to ignore what they believed they were truly seeing.